Get a mic check. Mic check, mic check. Roger, roger. Roger, roger. Roger, roger. Should throttle that music down. I don't think it is. Well, I don't know. Let's roll with that. Oh, I think it's working there now. Maybe. Okay.
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence.
You can see here this randomly will pick a different one of these. I only have 2 loaded. You could load as many as you want. You could have 6 wallpapers with 6 of these tagged to those wallpapers, so when you switch it, then you could switch that as well. I don't have it set up that way. You could. I just like having these 2. Kind of makes it a little different when you open terminals. I might add a 3rd. Got the theme switcher working fine here. No bugs. Got it all cleaned out. Or we could use the wallpaper app that I built and select whatever. Applied. And when you relaunch that, you can see that it's applied the colors to it as well. File manager. Okay. I'll run through a few of these so you can kind of see it in action. I'm gonna have the network manager. I got some work to do on it, like get rid of this. Actually, I don't even think I need to enter that. The colors are working all with it. Oh, I hit this over here. It's the downloads. See official or flat packs, all that goodness. And then we could do an update from here if we wanted. Alright. So I had to create my own custom folder icon to get them to switch. As you can see, there's still a little more work there. And the downloads folder. That one seems to be different because it by default loads with like any file manager, whereas these files, your pictures and trash, all that has to be loaded after the fact. So I think it has something to do with that. You can see all these, the little arrows here. So these are all linked to the dot files I created folder. Okay, so anything I change in my main folders here, that's gonna update these as well. And then I push these to GitHub, which we may do a test run here with that. And we can just select randoms. We can select whatever wallpaper we want to use. Do something with a little crazy color here. Okay. So yeah, we've got all that. Trying to work on, I don't know how I ended up with the IP showing here. That shouldn't show, it should be basically hover over that connection there and then it should show your IP, but it's displaying it. So I oops something somewhere. So I have done a test run with the dot files. I've done a little more work since that test run. The other thing I did was I set up a drive for my VMs so they don't, all these VMs don't reside on my main hard drive now. I can, at any time I want to do a fresh install or something, I don't have to worry about these, shifting these or recreating them or anything like that. They all reside on a separate drive. So I'm working on this one, but this one here didn't turn out too bad. But it was using my dot files where I was still had some bugs and stuff in there to work out. So this is a fresh install of Arch, and then my dot files pulled from GitHub. So you can see it's using my old, like I've updated them since I tried this, but it, you know, the idea was just a test run to make sure everything was somewhat working and gonna work into a fresh install, because you can see here it says choose image. It should be choose folders, folder, and you can see that the color is being applied to the taskbar or the scroll bar, slider bar, whatever you want to call that. Where it doesn't have it in this one here, but that's, you know, here and there. Theme switcher works. So this is just Arch install minimal. So basically just terminal. And then I created a install script, so it installs everything you need that's going to go with the theme. Install your file manager, so Thunar is the file manager I went with. It loads all that in. I don't have it pulling the dot files at this point. I left it separately. I'll probably add it into that script, just so it's a full install, one-click kind of thing. But I'll have the dot files separately too. So if you wanted to use the theming, you would just pull the dot files from the GitHub and then apply it. The best way I found so far, there's ways to use a couple of commands to link the dot folder once you bring them in to your main folders. I didn't find that worked very well. And that's the other thing here is what didn't work. This didn't work. It didn't apply the theming to the file manager, and I think that's because I was missing some files, which I've re-updated, but I haven't done a test run to see if it works fully. But the best thing to do is to open two file managers. Once you've got the dot files in, go to the dot files here, and then you want to bring this config folder in, so you would just rename this, just put .bak on the end of this backup, and then copy and paste this into here. Once you see everything's working, you can pull those files out of here. Looks like I already pulled them out of here, because that's all I did to initiate this. I didn't realize I still had a hard drive connected to this. Or do I? Is the hard drive plugged in? Yeah, it is plugged in over there, but I don't think it was. I probably should not have said wait. Oh, it does have it. Well, I don't know why I got that there, but let's remove that. And we'll just shut it down. Rerun it. So, outside of the file manager being fucked on that whole install script and dot files that I've created on GitHub, outside of the file manager, I think, once I push that update, this is going to be proper. As you can see, the newer version here, it says choose folder. I don't know why it took me so long to clue in that said choose image, because it's this is where you're going to go and choose the folder, direct the folder you want, and then you can pick the wallpapers. Oh, and I hadn't added I put the Arch image in on the updated version of this. Obviously the other image is kind of mine. Teach their own. you just have to get your images, put them in the path, and they'll show up here. I'll do like a little readme thing for it so you can see where to apply your image. Kind of sucks that the file manager, file manager, and this is not updating. See there, that did not change colors, which it should. You can see on this one. It changes as well. I do think, yeah, everything else is working here. I just got to get the power line to change. Again, this was done back before I had fixed a bunch of stuff. Again, this was just to prove that I could pull the dot files. The install script was working. It's missing some stuff because like this isn't working. The power button isn't working here. Yeah, the calendar's not popping there, so I oofied. So shut this down. And then I was working on this one, was my next test I did. There's no greeter installed on this one. Just log in and then just type Hyprland and away to go. Now, I don't think my wallpaper app is working in this one. This one I tried to use the links, the stow command, so it would link them back to home. Again, I got part of the files. The theming's not applying there. What else? Now, it did work theme somewhat with the file manager. And it's not changing the power line as well in here, I believe. The other thing is there's a huge lag going on in this one. Could be because I have this other one running now, plus the stream. I do notice this is chunky. Okay, broken. Oh, I see, not installed. Yeah, it's very chunky. Something very wrong with this install. Very wrong. Something is fighting something. This thing is working really hard. It's the network manager thing. And something's broken. So, a little more work to do on some dot files and get this better, because this is just close. This one's horrible. I Again, I think it was doing that link way. I think the best way to go in is just relabel those folders, pull the new stuff in, and delete what's not needed. So what I want to do is reset this VM. So we're going to go to snapshots. We're going to select this, hit the little play button, boom, and then we're going to go back here. We're going to relaunch it. You'll see there's nothing, just Arch and Terminal. That's it. Oops, I got the whole login wrong. Okay. Try again. There we are. As you can see, nothing there. There's no folders whatsoever. Now if we do the hidden folders, you can see that stuff resides there. But that's it. That's going to cd into .config. As you can see, there's nothing there. Nothing in the config folder. We can type Hyprland. Back up. Go Hyprland. You can see, so this is just Arch minimal. Nothing. Just Arch install. Period. Shut that down. Not needed. There's that. Back over here to my good setup. Okay, I won't have to go upstairs and beat the dogs. Of course, nobody upstairs can yell at them. That would take too much effort. Do 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 do.
Blame it on me. You're just too scared to be lonely. No one's safe from the reaper. Not a saint nor a sinner. Rage under my skin, slowly descending to madness.
Yeah.
Let it spread like a virus. Be a friend with the violence. Help, there's blood on my hands. Somebody save me from myself. I'm off of the meds and it might get hideous. Why so serious? Run for your life cause it might get hideous. Why so serious? Change, can you swear some?
The other thing too is I got the keybind set up so I can move stuff around pretty easy now. Do 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 do. That's pretty slick. Wallpaper. That's not the wallpaper I just picked. Who's bugging me?
Serious.
One sec. My buddy's got a new system that's just what I think just did is an overheat shutdown. Lock up. Because I think he's just stated that he installed new drivers on the NVIDIA. And I'm pretty sure. Just gonna pull a video for him here. course, it would take me forever to find such video, I'm sure. I think this is it here. Nope. Oh man, I don't know where it is. You'll have to look it up. Driver updates as of today. Updated GPU yesterday to play a little tune. Yep, that's his problem. He got them new bad drivers. I guarantee it. Well, I just wanted to show where this was at. I am working on creating the dot files to install. Maybe I'll do a stream showing applying the dot files once I've got them working better. Oh, that's saying network manager, no demon. It's kind of got the same heartbeat as that other VM. I don't know what's going on with it. There's definitely have been some convulsions. I may have to do a build where I just install everything individually instead of using the script, so I know what I do need and what I don't need. I hate that it asked me that. Like, just close. I want to close, just close it. Fuck. I don't know if I can change that. Oh, never showed my, so this is my app launcher here. I did make an app package for P-Wall. That's my wallpaper app. I made that up on the fly. You know, who cares? Dog peeing on a wall. I thought it was fun. So that's what that is there. So you can, you know, run it from your app launcher if you want. I just have it keybind in. So I hit Super W for wallpaper. And blam. It's there. So you can see everything here. Like I say, I've been working on making the dot files better. All these I've made changes here to the dot files folder and with what's in it, so you can see anything that I change turns green, which means I need to do a push over to GitHub to update that on the hub. So basically, I've just moved some of these folders over as well. I think that's why it wasn't working right on some of that stuff. Fingers crossed. this. Pick for the terminal in there. Mecha bar is what I first installed, so there's probably some things with that need installed which it didn't run. But mind you, in both those situations this worked, but I think there's just some stuff that I need to pull from that mecha bar. But I've completely changed that bar up to the look of what it had. But that's where I created this one from, instead of creating a whole one from scratch. I might at one day take that on. Yeah, I gotta go back at getting this figured out. Oh, and there's trying to think now, where did my enter settings? Actually, Super P? Yeah, Super P. List printers, list jobs on printers, configure printer, printer. Got that all set up. So yeah, it's pretty much done. I just getting the dot files right, so when I wipe this system, I can get my main rig back up and working with my new dot files as quickly as possible. So that's where we're at. Where are we at here? 33 minutes in. I don't know if I should play with that right now. So this is the GUI I made. Network GUI. So that's this thing. Oops. And I feel that's what's pushing that over to here. But let's go back in. Let's move this. Let's go. Where we want to go? We want to get to our way bar. And let's check out. This is what I want. See if something's reset here. I got too many files floating around in one file, pushing stuff to another file and chasing my tail. CPU, memory, clock format, custom network. So there's the format, which is nothing in there. So wait a minute. What does that say? Return type JSON. That's right. So on click, on right click. So that's this one. Get rid of that. And then the right click was the default one. It was already came with the way bar, basically. which is fine too. I might do more work to it and dust this one into the wind, but just because I kind of like that retro look. What is pushing that?
In the still of the night,
Over to here.
up at the sky, when the stars began to fade, dimming lanterns in our eyes, thought there was nothing to find. I stopped searching for a reason, just let the world embrace us.
Yeah, just not really feeling getting into diving into this right now. I think we'll call her there.
From this feeling inside you, release from heartache, you'll be fine. When the cracks start to let you run right through, I'll be there to help you shine.
We got themed out with the wallpaper app, file manager, app launcher. Oops, I can't pull any of those out of the way, can I? They're stuck there. Yeah. And I have created the printer setup. Filing. Added a couple of key binds to help make this push things around the screen a little easier. I do want to make it so when I hit the edge of the screen, if I keep going left, it'll shove it to the other monitor. If I go up, it'll shove it to the other monitor. Work in progress. We're getting there. Basically, that's all created. I have a separate file in there just to handle this. Yeah, well, that's where it's at, boys and girls. But I'm gonna call it there. I just wanted to get that out, show it's perfectly working now. I just need to get the dot files figured out here, so we can just basically do an install script and have this whole setup done on a fresh install. So that's my goal. I'll hopefully have that up and working on my next stream. Till next time, take care.